And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country Chapter 1 by HaikuGames. Let's begin, and it's a new story about alternative reality where people and dinosaurs live and work together, and somehow it happened that dinosaurs started to disappear, and our task in this game is to find the reason why it happens, and so on. So the story begins. It's a main person, Catalina, and her dinosaur named Sugar. So we need to walk around. Now we are at the market where we are to buy some kibble for dinosaurs. Okay, so we need to get the money bag for the first, and it is hidden somewhere under the dinosaur. Let's get cookies for the dinosaur, feed her. Okay, then get the bag and try to buy kibble. Not here. Okay, but then to open this box we have to get the hint. So if we look at the slug, we can see that there are 4 colors: red, green, yellow and blue. And the hint, we need to count these berries. So red, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow, 3. And blue, we can find 9 blueberries. So 6, 7, 7, 6, 3, 9. 7, 6, 3 and 9 is the code for this log where we can get this food and go back to the farm. Okay, there are other dinosaurs. And the man came to buy one of these small dinosaurs. Okay, let's take this sparkle. Then if you look around, here you can take knife and rope. In this bush we can take part of the ladder. Then with the knife we can cut this back and put the food in this bucket to feed these dinosaurs, and while they are eating we can catch one of them with the rope. So it is done. Now he can depart, and its a crate is left. So this crate is a wire to attach to the fence around the farm. So then the helper came with the news about one more dinosaur is missing. Okay, then let's do what can we do. To open this crate we need something strange, and let's feed Sugar once again to crush this crate and get the wire. Okay, now we have it. Then let's open this door, and we can see that there are 4 buttons with different patterns. The same patterns we can meet on the news text. So it's right tilted, vertical, left tilted, and horizontal. So we need to use it right, vertical, left and horizontal. Then here's one more part of the ladder. Now we have 2 steps. to fix the ladder. One more here to take. Then fix it, place it here to get the fit for the sugar, also to open it and put here. Then first we need to attach the wire to the fence. And then to try it. And here's the puzzle to solve. So we need to connect the fuses of the same colors and use these fixed cells. Let's start with the red, like that. Then green, yellow. Then let's use this turquoise color. Like that, and then something is wrong. I have got two spare cells. And now blue. So that's done. And now everything is okay. Now we have tasks and job to do in this hangar. Okay, so let's leave sugar heating and go in to get the things done here. Here's the high hook. We can use it to move this high stacks, and here's the toy to take. Then broom. Let's move this sack and get a rope. Remove this stack of high. Get another toy, and then this door to open, and you can see that there are eggs. So here's the list of things to do. So check lights, dampen soil, and rotate X. First of all, let's open this panel, and we have 3 letters code. If we turn on the light here, we can see the hint is written on the egg, and it is CGJR. CJR. So here's a key. Let's get the key, and this key is used to open this cabinet outside the storage. Here's the hose to take and bucket. Now let's get some water. Go back again here and dampen the soil. Here we can see the one task is completed. Then next is to check lights. So we can see one bulb is broken, and to do it we need to open this lock. We can see there are 8 directions, and bear is a hint. So if we place these toys here, then we can get directions from here. So we can see toys are pointing to each other, and we have directions are down, right, up, right, left, down, right. So let's go here and use it. Bear is pointing down, duck to the right, hair up and right, bone to the left, and ball down and right. Here's a bulb and nothing else. Also here's a sparkle to take. Okay, let's place this bulb here to fix the light. That's done. Second job is completed. And now the last thing to do is to rotate X. We need to place this egg upside down on this on destination cell. We can do it like that. Then once again for two other eggs. Let's place it here and backward. That's done. And then this one right down and like that. So there are other possible paths to do that, can be found. So that's just mine. And so that's the end of the chapter. So if this video helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go in to play further. So here's the continuation of a story. That something has happened at the night, and we can see that somebody, but not sugar, made this. And so let's see what will follow next. So sheriff has come, and it is seems that he accuses sugar and trying to arrest her or something like that. Okay, let's find evidences and investigate who has done it. Also, eggs are stolen, so it's something suspicious. And we are playing Dino Country, Adventure Escape Mysteries Chapter 2 by HaikuGames. So let's continue the investigation. Who has stolen dinosaurs from their farm? So finally, this dinosaurs tracks led us to an outpost, and now we need to get inside. So here's raptors all around here, and let's try to get rid of them. So we need to get this stick and get this empty can. So it's a noise that attracts them. Then let's do the following hint with the stones. We can make a rattle and scare these kind of dangerous dinosaurs. Okay, so they are not as brave as they seem. Let's go in. So we can see that there are scratches, and these fence planks are of different colors, and the same colors are here on the stones, and also 3 digits on the lock. So first is red, and if we count scratches on the red, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the first digit is 8. Then second stone is white, and on the white we can count 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one is yellow. So yellow has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scratches. That's done. The lock is opened, and we can go inside this outpost. Let's go in. So what can we do here. Here's the gate that leads somewhere further. And it is covered, the lock is covered with this metal plank, so we need to find screwdriver to get access to the lock. Okay, let's do it. Here are derbies that blocks the way, and here's a sparkle. So let's do the thing with the potato. We can give it for this raptor to her name is Thunder, and she can easily remove all these derbies. And now we need to go in, but also to remove these two planks. Here's a part of the saw handle. The shadow in the window has disappeared. Let's make a saw and then remove these wooden planks and go in. Going in, and there's a sensor cast inside this room. It's kind of strange things happens, but okay, we have a job to do, and let's do it. Let's collect buttons, get so it is moving, and it is a hint that we need to use it. So then sunflower seeds to feed this little critter dinosaur, and exchange it for the coin. Then use coin to buy gum in this machine. And that's done. And then if we attach this sticky gum to a string, we can use it to get something from this hole on the floor, and it's one more register button. A bag of flour has fallen down. For here's the hint, but we will use it a bit later. Next, here's one more, another one in this barrel, and then the last one is hidden in this jar, but it is rusty lid stuck, and with this wonder serum we can remove it and get it. So now let's place these buttons here, and to dial the correct combination we have a hint. This star is the hint, and also the stars we can meet here, so it's also a floor palm print, also a hint to use it. So if we look here, we can see one star at the bottom right corner, 2 stars top left, 3 stars bottom left, and 4 stars on the top right corner. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 sequence that we need to get these digits here. And placing the stars here, we have it is 2, 8, 7, 5. 2, 8, 7, and 5. So that's the correct combination, and we've got a key from the toolbox. Here's the toolbox, and inside here's just a screwdriver. Such a poor toolbox. Okay, let's go out. Use the screwdriver first to remove this plank. Here's kind of digits to set, but we can see we can make a different shapes, not only digits. And then let's remove another plank from this. It looks like it's piano. Panel, and we need to run this piano. So to do it, let's solve a puzzle. So we can see positions 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we need to move this pin through all of these positions from 1 to 4. With these buttons we can rotate gears and then get access to the buttons. So one is reached. Now we need to move to the second. To do it, let's go here. Okay, let's see how do they meet. So we need to get from here, and it seems that we need to move somehow here. And finally we have reached the position number 2. Now the third position. And it is also reached. And the last one. Go in here to get there. We can get from here, so let's get there somehow. And we are finally here. So the puzzle is solved. We have run the piano, and let's play the tune using this glass panel. Okay, let's begin. So we can see these lines are running and makes different shapes. So I'll try to draw them. Okay, let's start it once again. So here how this symbol should look like. So let's go out and draw the same symbols here. Letter E, here's letter F, this digit 8 without upper plank, and this mirrored digit 6 but without a bottom plank. So now can go out, and there's a train station, but also no dinosaurs. Let's look here at this branch. Get the key to go inside the station office and search there. Tile pieces to collect. Here's the sparkle to take. Then one more tile is here. These are stems. Let's see what stems makes what stems like they are here. So we have done a merge, and let's go and get the hint from this dashboard. Here's the hint. We can see the same stamps on the cards, and also here's the first place, so it should be first. This stamp, and this stamp is match for this plant. So this plant should be selected here on the first position. Then second, here you can see twin horns, 2 peaks, and for the triceratops, so it's this 3 leaves stamp. And this plant. Then going further, 3 eggs we can find here, and this pterodactyl. So it's just this leaf. And the last one, it watches point at 4, so it's the fourth card, and here's a T-Rex or something like that, and it is this 5 leaves plant. Let's also select it here, open the drawer, and inside here's just a hairpin. Very useful thing. But with this thing we can, what can we do? We can open this drawer, get another dangerous thing, open this luggage, get an umbrella, and with the umbrella we can reach this last tile to solve a puzzle. And this puzzle is to open this chest. So it's just sliding puzzle. And let's make this picture of a sunflower. We can see that there are two blank spaces, so it should be much easier to make it. Oh, these two are also to be swapped. Now that's done. And it's Moxie Monroe's senator. That is the most famous culprit in this game. So here's her diary, and that describes the robbery of dinosaurs on different farms. And also here's the page with the next location and the date of tomorrow where she has to be. And it's the next destination. Let's go there. So we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country Chapter 3 by HaikuGames. Let's continue the story. So girls are heading along the railroad and going to a mine when the meeting is appointed. So they came, and it's another mine, and there's something like a dinosaur screaming out from the mines. So we need to go there and do some things. We can see that the railroad further is not completed yet, so we can go there. Okay, let's step back. Here is a love letter to collect, so we need to find 4 letters, and they will be a hint for a puzzle. In the port we can find tongues, and with the tongues we can take these fruits from the cactus, and this is a delicious food for Thunder. Then she can break all these obstacles and go and make a path into the mine. So you can see that Scream is from there, and let's follow her and save her from these small dinosaurs. Okay, we can see that it is quicksand, and if we step, we can step only once on this cell, for then it should be a quicksand pit, and that way we need to move these dinosaurs there. So okay, let's do it like that. One, two. So he sees us, and to make a step to the next cell, and if we go there, then he falls into the pit. Next, let's catch the red one. So he sees. Go in here, one more step, and jump out. And then the last one. Go in there. Let's attract him, and we can jump just here for him to fall into the pit. So that's done, and now we can pass to the other side to rescue these small triceratops. For he is there. Okay, let's look here in the pocket, get the rope, tie it, and pull this triceratops out. Okay, that's done. Here's some other key, and okay, the next mission, here we can take shears. Here's a box, but it is locked, and another box is here, but it has a strange lock. This lock reminds cactuses, and we can see cactuses all around here, but this one is with one branch, 3 branches, 4 branches, and 2 branches, and also flowers are on different branches. So this one is first, and it's kind of far right. So we need to move. It's on the far right position to push this button. Then we need to find cactus with 2 branches, and it is the near right branch flower. Then get the 3 is far left branch, and the remaining 1 is this, so we need not to go to a cactus to take it. Okay, here's the shaving brush we have found, and nothing else. Okay, here's the sparkle to take. Let's here's nothing. Here's the head. We have found 1 more letter, and nothing else. So okay, with the shears we can cut these vines, but here's a rattlesnake, so how to get rid of it. Here's, and it's kind of a broom or something like that, so with this thing we can get rid of it. Then let's look letters. We have found only 2 letters, so 2 more to find. Here's nothing. Okay, let's keep this dialogues. 4 we have shares, and maybe we need to cut something. Okay, go in there. This cactus. Oh, here's the bag, and inside here's the key and one more letter. And then key is to open this box, where inside here's the rifle and the last letter to take. Also with this brush we can clean this rifle. And now we need to find bullets. Okay, let's go back here, and we have 4 letters, and also we have these cans with different number of bullet holes. Let's read these letters attentively. So we can see that there are different ingredients like that are mentioned in letters, and the first is corn, then apple, then biscuits, and then coffee. So corn, apple, biscuits, and coffee. Corn is 3 bullet holes, apple is 6 bullet holes, then biscuits 2, and coffee 4. So we have 3, 6, 2, 4. It is to use here 3, 6, 2, and 4. Okay, that's done, and inside here you can find bullets and also food for the dino. Now let's load it. Get it, and with this rifle we can shot the fire into the ropes to lower these bridges. Okay. It's the terriblest mini games I ever made. Amazing. Okay, I hope that we have infinite set of bullets. Oh, lucky. It's lucky shot. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Okay, finally I have done it, and let's follow the road and see what's there. But you can see that here's a gunshot from the other side. So Thunder is a bit scared, but with a good foot he can do everything. Go in there to see what awaits us there. So here's the Maxim, and it's Boone, a railroad owner. They deal about something. Not a good negotiations, but we are here so we can help everyone. Okay, let's see what will follow. So all of them are moving into the mine. There's a lots of dialogues, so I will skip them. Okay, that's done. Let's take a crowbar, open this crate, get the fuel, it's kerosene. Then with this lever we need to find. Okay, let's go here, enter this cabinet, take a glass, take matches, and light the lantern. Okay, so we need something to set the wound, and here's a lever handle. Here we are to use it. Take the rope, and use it to tie Max's hands. It's kind of a sparkles here. Okay, let's tie her. And it's a puzzle to solve. So like that, it is completed. And then this bug goes out for his master, closes the mouth of a Maxi. You should keep a distance. Okay, so now we need to open this cabinet, and there is 5-digit code. To get the code, we need to look at these shields. So the hook is moving through these shields in a certain sequence. The first shield is like that, and we can see the same shields, there's warning signs and also digits below them. So first is digit 6. Let's set digit 6 here. Then second is shield like that, and it is for digit 3. We can see this shield. Second is digit 3. Next shield is like this one, and it's for digit 8. Then let's check the remaining two, 1 and 2. So they are for digits 0 and for digit 1. 0 and 1. Okay, it is opened. So inside here's an alcohol liquid. Let's use it on the wound. And so it is done. Okay, skipping this dialog. So Mr. Boom calls for the bug, and he goes away. So we are awaiting and we can see that Moxie tries to tell something to us, and this sounds like a Morse code. Okay, so let's talk a bit and then write down the sequence she talks once again. So first what she already told, that Boone stole, and what has he stole we need to define. Let's look once again. So it's dash dot 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 dash dot, 3 dashes and 3 dots. Okay, let's try to select. So first it's dash dot dot, at the end there is 3 dashes, 3 dots. Let's do once again. Dash 2 dots, 2 dots, dash and dot. Two dots, dash and dot, and here's 3 dashes and 3 dots, like that. So that's done, and this translates like dinos. So Bone stole dinos. Now we cannot trust her, so let's use this glass to hear about what they are talking about. And then she hears that there's an T-Rex egg is in the train, so that proves Moxie's words. Okay, let's untie her, and that's only a lot of dialogues to finish the chapter. So if this video walkthrough helps you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, watch the end of the chapter and how the story continues. So you can see that the explosion locks 3 women in the mine, and in the next chapter we will search for the way to escape from there. Let's continue. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country, Chapter 4 by HaikuGames. So let's find the way out of this mine with the block exit. Here's the lantern and the kerosene. Let's fill it and light the space around here. Okay, that's done. So as always, let's collect items. And what can we do? Here are labels, then a shovel, and this shovel is to dig this stack of rocks and get more staples and more labels and can opener, and another labels are here, and also this clipboard we have to take to solve the next puzzle. We need to look here, so these branches and labels, we need to arrange them correctly and then get the missing letters to solve the word to open this chest. Okay, so let's look at the first, and if we remember how these branches look like, we can find it is here, these branches, and it's let's check once again. Oh no, not this one, sorry. And this is this place, so it's orange and yellow, and then orange and yellow is for the fields family. So let's place fields family here, and we can see that for digit 1 the missing letter is S. So let's set letter S for the first position. Then for the second branch it's kind of grab close, and it is here, yellow and black. So yellow and black is for the ketchup. Let's place it here, and the missing letter is C. So we need to set C. The third one is, let's remember it, and we can find it is here, and it is completely yellow. So complete yellow is for the person. Person is here, and the missing letter is A. So it is already here. Then the fourth, these branches, and here we can find them. It's a yellow and white. So yellow and white are here, and this is for Romero. Romero goes here, and missing letter is M. Two more letters to find. Then 5. Also to remember this shape. And we can find it here on the top. So it is orange and black. And orange is black, and black is for the Slater, and here's the missing letter is R. And the last one, let's solve it. So it's kind of scepter looks like, and it is here on the floor, and it's orange and white. So orange and white is for the KCD. And KCD, missing letter is D. Missing letter is D. Missing letter is D, so it is to set here, and this puzzle is also solved. So inside here's the range that now we can use to remove these wooden planks and go down there into the tunnel. Okay, here's a water wheel, and we need to turn the water flow for this wheel to activate the lift. Here's the gear to take. Another one is in this puddle. Okay, we can get it with this pen. That's done. Then with the shovel we can move this rock, for here's a crank is hiding. Also here's a sparkle. Nothing is on the table, and then let's solve this puzzle. So we can see different symbols, and we need to move them on the correct positions. The hint are these fossils, and okay, let's get the first one. The first one is kind of arrow, and the fossil with the arrow pattern is here, and near it we have arrow down, but we need to look at the border. So this border is double border, so it consists of two circles. So we need to use this arrow down 2 times, and let's move it here. Then just a line, and just a line is for this fossil. It has only one border and arrow up, so one step up. Circle. Circles are here. We can see it is double border and arrow up, so 2 steps up. Then dash dot. Here it is, also double border and arrow down. So here it is 2, then just a dot. Here it is, one border and arrow down. one step down and two dashes. It is here, one border and arrow up, so one step up. That's solved, and here's one more here. Okay, so let's fix the mechanism. Maybe I can open it to open it. Gears and crank, and also let's tighten it with the wrench. Then it is to rotate and turn the water flow right on this water wheel. So that's way we can run into the lift and go upper. We are closer to an exit each time. Next room. It's a beautiful room with a beautiful dinosaur. So now somehow we need to get rid of him. Let's find a way. Okay, sparkle. So what can we do? Let's dig the ground here to get bones. So Moxie put the lantern here, and we can see that the lantern scares these dinosaurs. So somehow we need to enlarge the light, and to do it we need to focus it on this big crystal. So the crystals are here, and to get them we need to solve this puzzle with the bones. We have only one set of bones, and the second set of bones is hidden there. Okay, let's make a set, and we can see that these bones are different, with a different number of scratches like that. And if we look around, we can see this pink crystals, and around there are purple crystals, and different number of purple crystals. This one is small with one purple crystal, so it is for the first position, and it has only one line at the bottom. So for the first position we need to use the small bone with the one line at the bottom side. Then these two crystals, it's for the second position, this long pink crystal with two lines on the top and two lines on the bottom. So we need to use the long bone with two lines on the top and two lines on the bottom. Then let's look here, and this has three pink crystals, so it's small with one on the top and one on the bottom. Third position, small bone, one top and one on the bottom. Four purple crystals and long, one on the top and two on the bottom. Long, one on the top, two on the bottom. Then it's 6, and this 5 purple crystals, and it only has two lines on the top. So we need to use small bone with two lines on the top, and the last one is this with 6 purple crystals, one on the top, 3 on the bottom. One on the top, 3 on the bottom. This one perfectly fits, and the puzzle is solved. So now we can grab all of these crystals to solve the next puzzle. And the next puzzle is to guide this beam right into the big crystal. Okay, let's do it. So we can see that there are 4 cells, and we need to aim there with 4 cells like that. Okay, let's do the first shot like that. Then here it is to be put. Then here, there, so two beams are there. Next, to be placed here, these reflections, and we need to use this line and to place it here. Maybe there are other solutions are possible, but this mine, and but you can find your own. Okay, the way is 3, and let's go into the lift to be closer to an exit. Here's the sunlight by the fence. We can remove it if we move all these cards at once at the fence, so we can break it. Okay, let's do it. With this can opener, we can open this chest to get the oil, then use the shovel to dig the ground and find the cart wheel, then to attach it here and tighten with the wrench. Okay, that's done. Here's the lever. Also we need to load it. Lever to place here and use an oil on it for it is to be activated. Then we need to adjust the tracks to make them straight. So let's begin. And so to solve this puzzle, you have just to use 9 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, that's done. The puzzle is complete. And it's only left to load these cards and then to run them. So with these cutters we can cut this chain. Inside here's the pickaxe and a head. I'll go with this pickaxe to collect some load. Get it. Go up. Load, and then to set the correct set of these levers. We have a hint on each card, so it's star and arrow down. If we look there, we can see that star is red, so it means that red lever to point down. Here it is. Next card is dinosaur head, point to the right. So dinosaur head is with this blue orb, and it is point to the right. So blue is point to the right. Next, head to the left. So head is white. White is to point to the left, and the last is green. Green we can see cactus, and cactus is green, and it is to point up. Okay, so that's done. Now we can run cards and finally escape from the mines and go to the next chapter. So if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and see what will be in next chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country, chapter 5 by HaikuGames. So let's begin. And finally we have came to a town to tell the sheriff about who is the real Dino thief. But in short, he refuses to believe, and just locks in his station. Okay, so we need somehow to deal with it and do something. Here are coins to collect. Let's go this path and meet one more time Moxie Monroe, for she can help us. But first of all, we need to change her outfit to be less noticeable. Here's the coin to take. Nothing here, but we can break these legs, take these legs from the chair. We can read the dress, and here's sugar, but it is locked in its jail. So it's also a task to 3 sugar. And then let's look in this case. Here's the mirror, and here's a coin. There's also a coin and nothing there. Also this brick to remove and get one more coin. So let's step back, go into the town. Let's go backward. For we have 5 coins. Here's the man who's selling hot species. A newspaper man, newsboy, and let's talk to a woman who sells dresses. So in short, we need to find a fashion, and we can buy this fashion magazine from this newsboy. He only wants 5 coins, and it's done. So with this fashion magazine, we can go there and try to set the window of the shop. And in this magazine there are rules how to set these mannequins. So let's read it. So first, don't wear red to evening events. And we can see that there are 3 events: casual, evening, and walking. Let's read it. Match your tallest hat. If you're using fun, don't wear a hat with a veil if the sun isn't, and so on. So here we can see the first hint at a pocket watch is both stylish and practical when you're out for a walk and walking. So we need to set this watch as an accessory for the walking. Then now if we read here, we can see that when you're wearing a red dress, cool down your look with a stylish fan. So, and also every outfit needs a gold accent. And if you look at this set of items, we can see that gold is for the watch, gold bag, and gold shoes. So bag is one of the accessories to be used here or there. And also we have a red dress, so if wearing a red dress, you need to cool down the fan. So we don't need to use umbrella on these items. So that way we cannot use a red dress for the walking. But here's the hint that don't wear a red dress for evening events. So only place to use the red dress is for the casual wear, and then it is a fan to be used with the red dress. Okay, let's read more. So once again, this rules tells about the golden accent. So we can't use golden bag on the casual style, but we need to use it that way. We need to use it for the evening, and then gold shoes go for the casual style. Next we have 2 pairs of shoes, white, and about white it is told that never wear white shoes when you're going for a walk. So white shoes are only for the evening, and for a walk high shoes. And about high shoes, tallest pair of shoes match your tallest hat with your tallest pair of shoes. So tallest hat is this one, Next, then we have a hint that if you are using a fan, don't wear a hat with a whale. So it means for the red dress we cannot use this hat, so only the hat with a ribbon, with the bow, or a hat with a feather. And about feather, here's a hint that feathered hat always complements with the blue dress, so we cannot use this hat here. And then let's place this hat only match for this red dress. And among these two hats we have a hint that we can complement feathered hat and blue dress, and so the hat with feathers go here, then blue dress is for the evening set, and then green dress is for this set. And that's finally done. And we have two remaining items that are given as a gift, as a present. Okay, that way use an umbrella to get this dress, and now we can change the outfit for the Moxim, and that's done. Okay, that way let's go back into the tower and go to the tavern. For we cannot go for the tavern as as Catalina and Bella are just teenagers. Okay, more coins to collect all around here. A ladle. Then here we can take tongues, and to use these tongues to get one more coin from the gramophone. Then let's take a bowl. Let's talk to a tavern keeper. And we need to find one more coin to play cards. 5 coins we need. There is no coin. Let's go out and look there. And then in the fountain we can find the last coin. Okay, then let's play this game. For this dealer is cheating, and then Catalina plays the game while Moxie distracts the dealer. So here we need to remember the cards with marks, and you can see here's the hint: the dealer always is cheating. Okay, let's start with number 4. This coin goes to number 4, and the dealer pulls the loose card, and we can see that we are on the loose position. So here's the card with the coffee stains, and she advises to move to 8. So we need to remember that card with these coffee stains is 7. So it's just to remember. Okay. Nobody wins. It's a draw. Let's try another. Okay, let's go for ace. And he pulls out ace. Now let's change the card, change the bet, for example for 2, and we need to remember that skull is a queen. Okay, next step, let's play for the king, and we can see that there are coffee stains, so coffee stains is for 7. Let's place it here, and we have won this round. Okay, playing further. Let's set on the queen. So star a new card. Let's move to gesture, and we can see that star is for card number 4. 10. Skull. We have seen skull already, and skull is for the queen. So now we can win second time. Okay, let's change now bloody spots. Bloody spots, let's set 8 and see what's there. Bloody spots is for the ace. Okay, let's select 8 and bloody spots is for the ace. So we have won the third time. Next, let's select 6 and star. Star is for digit 4, so we need to set bet on digit 4. So what can we do next? Let's run to 7, and skull is for the queen. Okay, we have done it. We have won all the puzzles, but you can meet other symbols on these cards. So you need just to play your own game and remember your cards and marks. He has run away. Now our task is to bring this soap to the sheriff office, but also we need to buy a bit more hot pepper and serve it. Let's make more fire. Add more peppers. And then use the bowl and ladle to get the soap. And now going to feed the sheriff. Skipping these dialogues, and let's give him food. So it's hot enough, and he runs away to the toilet where we can lock him. Okay, so for a short time he is disarmed. Now we need to find a way to open the jail with the dinosaur. Here's another prisoner who knows many secrets but don't want to escape. Okay, here's a glass to take. It's a pastry. Then here's a drawer with a lock that hints its total bounty amount. There are bounties for different culprits, criminals, and also, so here's a note. Here's a note that dead prisoners, only half of reward is paid. So this crossbone symbol points that it is only half reward. And let's calculate. So to calculate the bounty, we have 2000 divided by 2 plus 200 divided by 2 plus 1000 divided by 2, then 500, 25 and 100, so in total it gives 2225, and that's the code to open the drawer. 2 and 5. Okay, that's done. Here we can take a gate controller. So it is the gate is controlled by these blue cells, and we need to step on every cell to open the door. So somehow we need to go from on the top, and from the top to give commands to T-Rex to press on each tile. Here's an name. Bring him special drink. He wants special drink. Okay. Let's go here. Distract the Dino. Then get this key. Open eyes. Get some eyes. And then close for nobody to notice. Go in here. And this tavern keeper goes out. And here's a place that we need to prepare his drink. First we need to put an ice, and then we have to find a special sequence. The special sequence is shown here. So its first place is Alvarez family. Then let's find the picture, and we can see that Alvarez and Blaze. So Blaze, on these bottles we can find that is for this sample for the whiskey. So we need to add whiskey first. Then second place is for the Romero, and Romero is here. Its dinosaur is named Cutie Pie. So we have a picture of Cutie Pie. It's for the rum. And then the third place is for the person. Person is here, and it's Prickly Pete. It's Prickly Pete, and Prickly Pete looks like it's a cactus. And next, fourth place is Nox, and Nox we can see is for the midnight. So midnight is moon shown here, and the last is for the goose, but let's check it. 5 is for the Slater, and Slater is silly goose. Okay, let's add goose. So the drink is done. It's bubbling, and we can give it to this old prisoner to get a secret. So he gives a secret. It's just a toothbrush, and also soap with these carved hints. These carved hints are for this map. Let's look attentively. We can see that stadium is starting position, and the next is hangar, and then hangar, then cross, M shape, man with hands up, and this kind of hook, but it's actually a clock. So if we build a path, first we need to go up for the hangar, then go to the left for the cross, go up for the M-shaped house, right for the man, and down for the clock. So we have up, left, up, right, down sequence. And this sequence we are to use here on this lock. But here's the place to use this brush, and then to use sequence up, left, up, right, and down. It's completed, and now we are on the roof, and from the roof we can give commands for the sugar to solve the last puzzle and open the jail. Okay. Then what can we do? Here we have commands to rotate, but we cannot step on red tiles and cannot touch walls with the red wires. Okay, then let's turn like that and step back. Oh, here's a tail, and it's so this way we cannot do it. Okay, let's go there like that, and then step, going back again, turn to the right, to step on this tile. Then oops, I have started a bit wrong, but okay. So I will just set it correct to the right and step for this tile. We can step back here for we will touch the wall. So like that the puzzle is solved, and that's the end of the chapter. Just see how they run away and what will happen next in the last chapter. So if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and let's finish this story finally. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country, Chapter 6 by HaikuGames, and that's the last chapter of the story. So finally they are trying to chase the train with a boom and with a sugar running fast. They finally reached the train and left sugar and the tail, and then go to these wagons to search for items and solve puzzles. Okay, let's begin. So what can we do? Here's the sparkle, let's take it. And then behind the mirror here's train wheel and a slide. So this train wheel is for the small train, but it's not actually just an ashtray, but it's a secret box with the key hidden inside it. Okay, let's get this cigar. Then this cigar is used to make a smoke with these bees and then get worms. Okay, then these worms are for these small creatures. So here's the hint: don't put your hands in. And with the worms we can distract them to get this key. Okay, that's done. And then with the key is to open this drawer to get one more slide and a paper with the hint. Next, let's look. Here we can take a book. Here's another book and a slide, and we can see that only 3 books we need, but we have only 2. Then this chain we can get. Behind this painting there is nothing. Okay, then let's get the feather and tickle the sleeping dinosaur to get access to this case. So inside here's the 3rd book and the 3rd slide. Then we have 3 books, so we can open this hidden place, and inside here's the mechanism to lower the chandelier. But the chain is broken, and we have found we can replace it with another chain and then lower to get just a bulb. So here's the projector. Let's fix it. Replace the bulb, add slides, and see. So what can we see? We can see ornaments, different ornaments, and this kind of digits are there. Also here's the hand ornament as a clue, and at the same ornaments we can meet here at the train. And this train wheels are connected to different ornaments. Okay, let's start with the first wheel, and it is connected to this ornament. We need just to wait for it is here. Here it is, and it is digit 2 upside down. So digit 2 means that we need to set it for this side. These two ornaments to point there, and for this slide we are to rotate wheel at this position. Then next is these two curls, and these two curls and digit 3. So for digit 3 we have a direction of down left. Let's set this down and left. Next is pink wire for this strange curl. Here it is. It is digit 5, and 5 is here at the top and right direction. 5 top and right direction, and the last one is this kind of S-shaped. So S-shaped ornament is here, and it is for digit 6, and for digit 6 we have direction to point down. Let's set it to point down. Okay, that puzzle is solved. Now we can get the key to open the door and go to the next wagon. Here's the thunder. I have found her, and she is okay. Okay, it's good. Here's a spoon to take, a ticket, X. Then here's one more ticket to take. Then here we can find another ticket. Here are a set of candies, bowls with candies of different heights, and we need to cover them with different lids and rearrange in proper order. Also, these tubes are of different sizes, and we can get the hint from this clock, but it is a bit later. Let's go out. Oh, here's the sparkle. We can take, let's check our cane to take, and then nothing else. So going out, we can see that the goons are there, so we need to be quiet not to attract them. Okay, then be quiet. Let's make more noise. So here's the rope to take this net, and with this net here's an idea to make a trap before the door. Okay, then get this wheel. With the spoon we can use it as a screwdriver to get 2 more tickets. Okay, so they hear noise but do nothing. What's this? This is a meta, so we can break it and get the clock hand. Okay, let's go backward. Place this clock hand here, and one more ticket we need to find. So okay, let's look around where it is. Here's one more rope to take. Okay, this wheel is to attach here. Oh, we don't need the 6th ticket, we have found all of them already. Now let's solve the puzzle. So we can see the first day is Monday, and it's with pastry from the Gold Dust Bakery. So we can see that here's the ticket with the gold dust text, and its time is 5:15. Let's set this time on the clock, so it's 5:15, and we can see that this hide and the dinosaur, this tube of this hide. Let's try it once again, and this dinosaur. So this dinosaur is for the lid, and this is for the height of this jar. So it's second height, and all this jar should be placed on the first position for the Monday. Then let's get Tuesday, and Tuesday we have Dead Man's Creek. Dead Man's Creek ticket is here, it is, and it's just 8 p.m. Okay, 8, 12, the smallest and the Triceratops. The smallest Triceratops for the lead, and it goes for the Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have Devil's Maw cake, and Devil's Maw is 7 o'clock. So just to move this clock hand here, the tallest and T-Rex. T-Rex for the tallest jar, and then to left. So let's look here. It's Dogtooth mint. Dogtooth is here. It's 2:45. Time is 2:45. 2:45. So it's the fourth, and I don't know how this dinosaur is called. So here he is, and this is the hatch. It is already here, so we can leave the last one where it should be. But maybe we need to. Here is Snake Stone. Snake Stone is 10:30. Okay, let's set it 30 and 10, the middle size, and for the pterodactyl. Oh, I have changed them. Now it is correct. So what can we find here? Here we can find one more piece of a rope, and with this piece of rope we can fix a net and complete a trap. Not enough rope. Let's find more rope. Where can we find it? Here we can find it from the curtain. Okay, so now let's fix the net, and our task here is to connect all these nodes with these edges, and to step only one time on each edge. The trick here is to start from the vertex with the odd number of edges. Let's start. This has 1, 2, and 3, so we can start with it. And let's first to draw the outer border, and then let's draw it like that. Oops, I did the wrong step, so let's start it once again, sorry. So it's almost done. You can find your own path to complete it. There are many solutions. So now let's call for these goons and finally catch them. So here they are, and they are in the net. Okay, next part is to find Boone and disarm him. Here's the trap door, but it is stuck. We need something to oil it. Here's the safe. We need to find a tool to open it. Then let's find coins all around here. Here's a coin. Here's a drawer with next coin. Nothing else. Bottle, and in the next room we can find the bottle opener. Here's that key. Nothing here. Get the corkscrew and go here to open the bottle and use this liquid to oil hinges. A crowbar, a handle. Let's open the crowbar, and here we can find sugar's egg. Okay, good. Now we need to be careful with it. One more coin and a book with a hint. Handle is to use to open this kit. Get stethoscope and then use it to open the safe. One more coin and a lot of money. So in this box here's the butterfly hairpin. Let's take it and use in the room with the butterfly on the door. One more coin and the box to use this hairpin and get binoculars. Nothing to do in this room, so let's go out to solve the puzzle on the door. Here's a place to use all these 7 coins that we have found, and the trick is to arrange them correctly. These are footprints of different dinosaurs. Let's use binoculars to look out of the window, and here we can see them different, so they are arranged in the same positions as they are on the door. And we have a book to define which footprints are which dinosaur. So let's start with these two. This one is flying, and here's only one flying, and it's his footprints. These one are kind of diplodocus, and these are their footprints like fins. Let's deal with these two. for the first. So these are already on their place, and now that seems to be correct, 1 and 2. Okay, then for the second column we have these two dinosaurs. This one is in the water, so we can see Spinosaurus, often found in water, so it's this one. But these two, how to define? They are seems to be these two. I don't know how it's to read, but they has dome-shaped head for head button. So let's remember this footprint is for the top. Okay, 3 with the claws, and 4 with the claws. Okay, let's go and use it. 3 with claws and 4 with claws. Four with claws are for the bottom. Then let's set it on the bottom like that, and then the remaining 4 to define. So this, it's kind of a horn, and this with a long tail. Okay, let's look for others. These are raptors. Here they are. So it seems that I have defined them all wrong. So the longest tail I have ever seen is for this dinosaur, and these two are these giants, like company of each other. Okay, and iguanodon, herbivore with stripped tail. So here he is, and this one we can define. So their fingerprints, iguanodon, diplodocus, and this one. Okay, let's try to deal with it somehow. So we need to move it here, then somehow to change these two, and now that's done. Next, this were correct. This is to be placed on the bottom. Then raptors and iguanodon. Let's remember raptors, iguanodon. So the remaining one is this to be placed here. So it seems that we need to swap these two and swap these two. Okay, like that, and now let's rotate. So finally I have completed that puzzle, and let's look what Boone is doing, and then stop him. Here's a small fight, but finally Sugar helps to stop him, to stop the train. And then the engine is overheating, so now we need to be agile and stop it. So here's a puzzle. We have gears that we can only move with these given directions, and we have a wheel that we can use to rotate the gears that connect to it. So let's connect it like that, move them like that, and then to connect lights. It was the first and the easy puzzle. Going to solve next puzzle. This one to to be moved here and there. Move down, and then to rotate, so this one is not connected, so it doesn't rotate. And the third is a bit harder. We have here a long tunnel, so let's move this one here, and it should wait here for a while. Let's move this one here and this one to this place to rotate this gray wheel. Now this one to move here, this one to step aside, then rotate it once again to move on the right, once again to move this down, then once again to move this here and there. Then let's rotate this one and move down. Okay, nothing happens, so we need to rotate it back. Okay, then let's try another thing. Move this down. So the bottom is connected. And so finally that puzzle is also solved, and that was the last puzzle in the game. Now it's just to watch the story till the end. And if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and see the end.